The other thing, Mr. Mayor, I know that item C is about the, what we're gonna do with this sewer system.
Yes.
I'd like it to also include what's left on the checklist of closing out the old one.
I can tell you that the condo has been sold, and that was the last piece of the puzzle. The puzzle piece that's left, in my opinion, is the agreement by the cities that are involved. And I don't know, Mike, if you've done anything, or is, what's the attorney's name, working on it for the sanitary sewer system?
Tom Bastian?
Tom Bastian.
We have the resolution we passed for us to accept the easements and things like that. So once, I don't know even that the sanitary district has authorized the conveyance of an easement because it's not technically required under the statutes. So I think the last piece of that was that condo.
Yes, and that's, that's done. So far less than what people anticipated that it would sell for. And I think just talking to Wheeling, who's not happy about this whole thing, they have, there's 80% we own, okay? There's about 11 to 12% that Wheeling owns, about 4 or 5% that Mount Prospect care less. And I think, who's next to us over here? Arlington Heights owns a little bit about it. I don't think that's been settled, but assets are done. They have no more assets to sell or to convey or whatever.
But we have nothing that we have to do to legally convey that to us as far as that.
Yeah, we're,
Looks at the, you know, whether or not we have a right to be there to repair lines that the easements are there.
I don't have the answer.
Or it's not required.
Yeah, the records on those easements in a lot of areas are not great anyway. So going with what's off record, we have the statute, which as a matter of law conveys the system assets to us, which would include the land rights. So whether or not to actually assign any easement rights or something, Tom hasn't necessarily felt that that's necessary. And given the state of title throughout the city, that you've got some areas where we do have clear easements and some where we really don't. And then a lot of it's in right of way. So,
But I mean, Rob Roy was, or Old Orchard, I'm sorry, Rob Roy was built in the early 80s, and I think we just finally really closed the book on finalizing easements and right-of-ways.
that was a weird one.
I know,
It was
I
set
just-
up as a weird one in the contract.
Just to make sure we're good with it. And
Yeah. But Rob Roy was a little different because if you remember that originally, you know, the city wasn't going to own any streets, and then the city, there was a dedication done after it was developed, and the city just took the streets, but not the street lights or sidewalks or anything like that, which is pretty unusual because right-of-way usually goes up to and including the sidewalks. So that one was,
We always end up with unusual things.
that one was a little weird.
On the Old Town, do you have a problem if I ask Bastian to come in and report?
I don't care.
I mean, he's the guy that pulls the strings, runs the show, whatever the proper comment is.
Yeah.
All right. All right, so what are we down?